Question, Coach?
Okay, I thought we had a solid practice, big third down day. I think our guys were, a lot more intense today even than they were yesterday, and I thought that was a good thing. We need to have another good one tomorrow.
You talk about that, just converting on third downs, how important it is in a game like this.
Yeah, there's no doubt. It's very critical each week as the game gets more important. Third down, usually you can look at that, and it'll have a big factor in the game whether you win or lose. And we need to get better on both sides of the football on third down.
Coach, are there any possible shifts, with some of the defensive players to account for Chris Frost not being there?
Coach Johnson's got a plan that he feels good about, for the first half, and then of course we'll get Chris back in the second half.
Has Anthony Swain been that guy thus far?
He's been one of them.
Were Dee and Justin able to take first team reps?
They were mixing and matching. They practiced, and they practiced all week.
Coach, you're 3-0 as a coordinator against Mississippi State. Any of those experiences kind of carrying over for this one?
Well, we've had some good games with them. There's no doubt. In 2010, when we won the whole thing, it was one of the closest games we had the entire year. So they're another good team, and we know that, and it ought to be a good one.
Coach, has Sammy Coates taken a couple of steps into being that big play receiver that you want in your offense?
Well, the fact that he converted that big play of the night, that definitely helped, and that usually gives people confidence, and more plays they make, the more confident they get, and so we're hoping that occurs with Sammy.
What would you like to see from Sammy a little bit more of to get to the point where you're?
Yeah, I'd just say more consistent, just the consistency and all around play, and I'd say that would go for all of our receivers.
Is Ricardo one of those guys you really got to get to step up here in SEC play?
Well, it'd be nice, if the whole group would. The guys are capable of making big plays. Ricardo's definitely capable of making big plays.
Their pass rushers really struggled before, and I know they haven't gotten off to a very good start against some weaker competition. Is this a game you're hoping to see Nick stay in the pocket a little bit more?
Well, it just depends on how the game unfolds, and we have a plan for Nick, and we feel good about it, and we'll see how the game unfolds.
Earlier in the week, you talked about players getting excited with this being the first conference game. Is it still carrying through this part of the week?
I think so. I mean, I especially like I said the other night, the older players will really understand it. They're trying to, make sure that younger players understand it's a different deal, and we play in the best conference in college football, and we'll definitely have to raise our level.
Was there any play in practice that you felt like, okay, they're ready for this stage right now?
Not one particular play. I think it's just a mindset. You just, for me, it's the approach. Of late in practice, are they still attention to detail? Are they still energetic, trying to get better? I think it's all the above.
Are you using one or two different quarterbacks on scout team preparing for MSU, considering they've got two different quarterbacks they'll use?
Yeah, we've done that the last couple of weeks. Even last week, there was that 2 or 3 different guys they had, and this group has 2 guys. So I know our coaches have plans for both.
Who did you use on the scout team as far as quarterbacks?
You'll have to ask Coach Johnson.
Take 1 or 2 more.
Coach, talk about the job Scott Fountain has done with your special teams so far this year.
Yeah, Scott's done a great job. He had a very good grip on the special teams, being here before, and and taking some of the pass and made some stuff his own. But he's an attention to detail guy, and I tried to hire him at Arkansas State last year. As my special teams coordinator, and he stayed here.
You've kind of taken, I guess some coaches try to keep their key guys off the return. You've got Trey and Chris back there. Is the field position more important necessarily than, I guess, the health
Well,
concern?
special teams is, a third of the game, and, I just strongly believe you put your best players on the field, on special teams, and, I think we'll have a chance to get better, as the year goes in all aspects.
Mark, you go ahead. A lot of these Auburn, Mississippi State games over the years have been pretty physical. Have you guys been getting prepared for that in practice this week?
Yeah, we definitely have, and you're exactly right. They've been very physical, and that's the way this league is. Every week it's going to be a physical dude.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.